Hi guys, in this video I'll take you through a quick overview of admin dashboard. So we have customer dashboard open in front of us. This green button will lead you to the admin dashboard. Once you click on it, you will see the screen. This dashboard contains your earnings, orders, visits and customers details here. Then you have your sales and earnings filtered by different criteria. You can have look of your top 5 products, list of orders, visits and visitors, top 5 traffic sources. Then you have your top 5 pages and top 5 devices data here. You can filter out all this data by different criteria on the basis of dates, month, weeks, etc. Then you have different options on the left hand side. So under campaign, if you go to products, you have an option to create new product. So if you want to add new products in your website, you can use this option. So once you start adding the products, your products will be displayed under all products. So we have added these products so far and it's displaying here. For adding any new product, you can use this option as well. And this is for import and export. And also if you come here, if you hover your mouse, you will see edit trash view and duplicate option on each of these, so you can make instant changes from here. Then you have product attributes. So what exactly are product attributes? Product attributes are basically those characteristics of the goods which make them different from the other products. So it could be the size, color, any specific components or features, or even the functionality. So that differentiates the product's appeal or acceptance from the different product. And if we want to define all of these, we can define using this attributes section. So the description says attributes let you define extra product data such as size or color. You can use these attributes in the shop sidebar using the layered nav widgets. So I have covered each of these in detail in separately. So right now I'm just giving you a quick overview. So let's move. So let's move to the next part, which is product categories. So basically, product categories are used to organize the products or to provide them a hierarchy to identify the products well. For example, a stool or a chair falls under furniture category, and then again furniture category falls under home decor. So that way it's a proper organized structure which can be given to your products. So whatever categories, if you want to define here, you can do the same in this section. So there is a parent category and there is a category and subcategory. So you can have a hierarchy or a tree structure of your own from this section. Let's move to the next part, which is pages. So now once you have your products ready, you can create pages to put your products in. Now if you go to create new, you have various kind of pages here. You have different templates of the pages here which you can select, and you can select your domain and create all these kind of pages. Then to view your pages, you go to all pages. So here you have like the list of pages you have created so far. You can view them and you can change any setting from here. Also you can create page from this option as well. Then comes your funnels. So before we move to funnels, we need to know what exactly is a funnel. So funnel is basically a process to define the flow of your pages and products. It's nothing but a process or a flow. So now you need to define it from here. You need to define, give a name, and then define your pages and product where you want your funnel to apply to. And you can add multiple funnels from this section. Also, you can delete funnel if you don't require any. Then comes your view funnels option. So once you have created all your funnels, you can again view your funnels from this section, and you can deactivate any if you want. You can edit or delete. Also, this create page funnel option here as well. And then let's move to manage store layout. So what exactly is managed store layout? So here you can pick up a specific layout for all the products, and it will always remain uniform. As in, if you keep adding more products in the future, this layout will keep uniform across all your products, which will make your site uniform and structure. So you can define a specific cart page, checkout page, thank you page here, and put a layout among these. We have like good options here. So this is how we use manage store layout. Then comes your quick buy settings. So what is quick buy settings exactly? So in a regular case, you have buy now option, then you go to cart, then you go to checkout, and then ultimately you make the payment. If you enable quick buy here, the cart option can be skipped and the checkout process can be shortened. So that will lead your customers quicker to the buy option. So that's the main goal of this, without making it look like a hurried process. Your whole purchasing process of the buyer can be shortened. So once you enable it, you can choose where to redirect your buyers. You can even choose the button text and can enable this one. So this is how we use quick buy settings. Let's move to navigation. So navigation has nothing but the menus. So what menus do you want to add to your whole website? What would be the menu structure and everything? You have menu settings also here. You can delete or add any menu you want to. So this is the navigation section. Then you have your all page mapping. So what exactly is all page mapping? So under all page mapping, you can map your page to the correct domain or the number of domains you want to map it to. For example, if you see this one, let's go to edit section, and we can see that this Ottoman page is mapped to hotgadget.in. So just in case if you have multiple domains and you want this page in all those domains, you can select all domains and update the page mapping. So as of now, just let it be in hotgadget.in, and this is how it will appear here, all of the pages and all of the domains. You can edit from here, and if you want to look at how the map page looks like, you can go to the map page, and this is how your your domain and your product looks like. So this is how you can update your page mapping. Then next comes your all domain mapping. So similarly, in your domain, what all pages do you want? So basically, you will have a domain list and the total pages that it will have. So you can edit from here. So you can update all your domain mapping, like your site title, domain, etc. from here, and update domain mapping from here. You can also delete your domain mapping from here. And if you want to add any new domain and then map it to different pages, you can do the same from this section. Now, next comes your one page checkout. What exactly is one page checkout? You can use one page checkout when you want your customers to, to quickly check out from any part of the website. Now, if you look at the checkout form, you'll understand it a little better. So here you can define the custom CSS of your checkout form, like your billing details, payment details, your button texts, and everything you can customize from here. So if you want to apply one page checkout in any of your pages, you need to go to that page, open that in Builder, and there's a shortcut which you can use to apply one page checkout. So just let me quickly show it to you. Go to all pages. And suppose we open this ottoman in builder. So we have opened this in the builder option. So here you can search the widget you want to apply. So that is one page checkout. If you see this quick one page checkout, so you can drag and drop it here and you can edit it from here. So this is how you can apply the one page checkout by searching here and then dragging and dropping. You can also change the layout and all the settings. Then you have media. So under media, you have your media library where all the pictures, logos, menu, videos, whatever you have uploaded so far on your website will appear here. So you can either have a proper media library added initially itself so that you don't have to again and again add it from your desktop. Um, and you can just pick all the files from here itself. So that's like a media library that you have, and you can add any of your media options from this add new option. Then comes your coupons. So if you want to offer any discounts and rewards to your customers, so you can define your coupons from this option. You can define the discount type, coupon amount, and all those details, and you can even define the restrictions and limits. Then comes your abandoned carts. So, what exactly is abandoned carts? Abandoned carts are something when your customer has reached the cart, he has added the products over there, but has not checked out, as in has left the items there and then closed the website and then hasn't really purchased. So, in that case, they are called abandoned orders. Then we actually throw the details here of what all orders were abandoned. So you get all the details of the customer's name, email address, the order amount, abandoned status, and abandoned date. So that way you can have a strategy to reach out to them or to offer them some discount or to engage them in such a way so that they clear their cart. So this is what you have here. Then you have an option to set an email template in abandoned carts. So if you want to send them an email, suppose an hour after abandonment, you can enable this and also can define the template. Then comes your abandoned cart setting. So you can select your cutoff time and all the other settings from here. Then comes your settings. So under settings, you have your shipping. So you can define your shipping zones where you want to ship your products to, and if you want to exclude any specific location, you can define in the manage shipping methods. Then your options. So you can define other details here, like your if you want to enable the shipping calculator on the cart page, the shipping destination, and etc. You can define the other shipping settings here. Then comes your classes. So, what is shipping class basically? So, shipping classes can be used to group products of similar type and can be used by some shipping methods. So, there's an example like a flat rate shipping. This provides different rates to different classes of product. I think that makes sense. So, if you want to define any specific classes here, you can do the same. Then comes social proof. So, what exactly is social proof? So this is basically a pop-up notification which displays somewhere on the product website you're viewing. So it shows you that how many people or if any specific person from a specific location has purchased that product recently. So that makes you feel that somebody else has purchased it, and that makes the customer sure of buying it even more because he's viewing other people purchasing it quite often. So you can define all the data that you want in your social proof from here. You can define the design of it, and you can define the messages, product details, etc. So this is an example of a social proof if you see here. So this says Joe Doe in London, England purchased in Ninja Silhouette about 9 hours ago. So you might have seen this on the website, on many websites. You can define all the random names, locations, and the layout of the social proof from here. Then comes your analytics and pixel. So you all know that there's a unique tracking ID for Google Analytics and your Facebook Pixel Advert ID. So if you want to integrate both of these platforms to our platform, you can put your Google Analytics ID and Facebook Pixel Advert ID. And once you save changes, your platforms will be integrated to this one. If you're not aware about your Facebook Pixel, you can click here to know the same. Then comes your store settings. So this is nothing but your store physical address. You can define your store's physical address, and you can also define other different settings like your selling location, shipping location, currency option, and many more. Then comes add payment discounts. So here you have all the payment methods you have defined for the website, like your direct bank transfer, cash and delivery, check payments, Instamojo, PayPal. So for each of these, if you want to offer any specific discount, you can either define the amount or the discount type. Suppose it's a percentage, you can define the percentage of it, and that will reflect to your customer during the checkout. Then there is integration section here. So under integration, you can integrate all the external platforms to our KwikFunnels platform. So if you go to payment gateways, you have PayPal, Stripe, Instamojo, Razorpay, Paytm, all these kind of e-wallets. So let's just look at one of these. If you want to integrate PayPal, you need to enable this and fill in all these details, and it will be integrated to our platform. Then you have autoresponders emails. Then you have autoresponders email systems. So you have Aweber, GetResponse, Mailchimp, ActiveCampaign. Again, if you go to Aweber, you have the whole option to integrate it. So let it open. So here it has taken to the Aweber login information. Once you log in and allow access, it will be integrated to our system. Then there are shipping providers. So ShipRocket is right now we have ShipRocket here, so you can integrate that too. Then you have social platform like Facebook chat and WhatsApp chat. So if you want to integrate any chatting method, any chatting platform, it's more like a customer service chat platform like Facebook chat and WhatsApp to our QuickFunnels platform. You can do the same from these two options. Then there are reports. So we have very extensive report system which you can export externally as well. So you have orders, reports as per orders and orders report, funnels report, what are the emails which are collected. So you can export and look at all of these by going to reports section. Then we have documentation. So documentation will have these queries answered to you, whatever queries you have in a very detailed form. Apart from it, you can even generate a support ticket or check the status of your ticket from this section. Then you have your logout option. So we have pretty much covered the entire admin dashboard in a bird's view. If you want more details, you can always go to documentation and read each of them one by one. I hope you have got a fair idea about the platform.